Y'all give it up for Mr. Locario.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, listen, man, I want to tell you guys out there that when you're dealing with women, when you have a girlfriend or you're getting married or whatever, you have a wife, you have to understand that when you're dealing with girls, you cannot let shit slide. You cannot let too much stuff slide, meaning that sometimes your girl might say disrespectful shit. Sometimes your girl might do something that's out of pocket. Sometimes a girl might do something that's kind of slick and crazy. And instead of getting into, you don't want to get into an argument. You don't want to get into a big debate. You don't want to even bother with it sometimes. So you just let it slide. But what letting it slide does is that it makes things worse in the long run. Because when you keep letting things slide, she's going to keep doing other shit. Because she's going to see that, you don't put your foot down. You don't check her. And she's going to, basically end up disrespecting you because she feels that she's been disrespecting you. And you haven't been doing anything, and you've been letting shit slide. Now, I'm not saying you have to be on some type of, super tyrant type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is that you have to call her out on when she does certain things. Because the thing is that if you keep letting things slide, then you're going to create a dynamic in your relationship where she's able to do whatever she wants, and you are not going to say anything about what she's doing. And by you doing this, what you're doing is that you are making your relationship turn into this thing where she is basically, she's allowed to basically disrespect you. And you're just gonna take it because you don't feel like, dealing with the whole argument thing, or you feel like maybe, hey, well, I'm with this girl, I can't do any better, so let me just stick around and let her, do her thing or say whatever she wants, and that's just the dynamic we have. You understand? But the thing is, you don't want that type of relationship when you're dealing with these girls, because it's just going to keep getting worse, and every time you let it slide, it's going to keep getting worse. Like I have, I have friends who actually are married, and their wives are like, well, I'm not taking your last name, or I'm not going to take your last name. And by even letting that slide, you're going to make it worse in the long run in your marriage, because that's already, basically a form of disrespect where the woman is not taking your last name. They want to go through the whole marriage thing. They want to have a wedding. They want to do the whole thing. But when it comes to taking the last name, they act like that's a big deal, like they can't do that shit, right? And that, just from that point, the disrespect has already occurred. And then when you let that slide, something else is going to happen in the marriage. It's going to, it's just going to be a snowball effect of a whole bunch of disrespectful bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So guys, listen, when you're dealing with women, when you're in a relationship, from the time when you're even just dating a chick, first date up until the time you guys, if you get married to a chick or whatever, you have to not let shit slide. You have to, nip it in the bud when it happens. You have to call it out when it happens. You have to call out the disrespect. You have to check these women when they do crazy shit. You feel me? So that's all I wanted to say for today, guys. And remember, click that link below and get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. All right, so that is it. I'm out of here. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Master the game by joining dating and life coach Mr. Locario live in New York City on Friday, May 15th at So Techie Spaces for his new seminar, Reclaim the Game. Mr. Locario has some exclusive new realistic approaches to the dating game that will help you be successful with women. Purchase your tickets at MrLocario.com. Space is extremely limited, so pick up your tickets today at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.